everybody, Jessica here, talking to you some more about my cancer journey. So, I looked at a couple of the videos while I was posting, and I promised to tell you some of the things that helped me, especially for eating and things like that. And I never did that video, so I try to be a person of my word. So today I'm going to share a few things with you that helped me when I had my mouth sores. It's very hard to eat. Sometimes extreme hot or extreme cold doesn't do good. Like ice cream did not do good for me. Hot soup did though. So I had to drink 60 ounces of water. And as I mentioned in one of the other videos, I do not like the taste of water. Some people feel like that's kind of weird because water has no taste, but I don't like water. Again, I'm not that person that's going to drink a bunch of soda or juice. I just won't drink water. So when I started my chemotherapy and I had to find a way to drink 60 ounces of water, that was a struggle. So one of the things that helped me was Mio. And what I like about the Mio is it comes in all these different flavors. This is iced tea or sweet tea. And this particular one, which is a larger one, this is strawberry watermelon. And so what I like about them is I can squeeze just a little bit in the water or a lot. And since I am trying to drink water and make the fluid as pure as possible, I literally only squeeze a little bit in there, and that helps me with that water intake. And even just hot tea as well was always good. I have a really big mug that's like almost 24 ounces, and I would drink a couple mugs of hot tea and would be over halfway to my goal for that day. As far as nutrition, this Campbell's condensed chicken soup with like 5 little pieces of chicken in there. If you find more than 5, you hit the jackpot, but that's okay because it's comfort food. This really helped me. In fact, sometimes I couldn't really eat the chicken because texture of chicken was just too, it felt too bad on my mouth. So I would take in the broth. Again, that was also counting toward my liquid intake. And the noodles would just kind of mush in my mouth. So the noodles were really easy on the mouth sores. The noodles didn't make my mouth feel bad at all. So that Campbell's, the original kind of condensed chicken noodle soup. Not really the home style and all that other fancy stuff, just good old regular Campbell's. As far as really good nutrition, pure proteins saved my life. I know they did. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's got 1 gram of sugar. And I'm sorry, I know this is kind of backwards. I think it's doing the reflection, so I don't think it's where you can read it, but it might be. I'm not tech savvy. But it's the pure protein, the chocolate shake. I would drink 1 to 2 of these a day so that I could get my protein intake and so that I could, again, that counted towards my liquid intake that I had to meet my 60 ounces, but it also helped me make sure I got my protein. When I could tolerate nothing else, those pure protein shakes went down very easily. I like them at about room temperature because again, extreme hot and extreme cold sometimes worked, sometimes it didn't. What I like about them too is they're not super thick. They're kind of like chocolate milk almost. Now, when I was feeling good, which wasn't often, and I wanted to treat myself, I would fix myself some cream of wheat. And I would do the old school 2.5 minute one. I can't tell you how happy this made me. What I love about it is I make it really creamy, so the texture is very creamy and it did not hurt my mouth at all. So the cream of wheat was just for fun. I don't know how much nutritional value it has, and I really couldn't taste it that much. By the time I put the butter and the sugar and the milk in it, I couldn't taste anything. But it just felt kind of good and helped me feel a little bit normal. So those are some of the products that helped me get through my chemo infusion regime because I was going every 21 days to be infused. And when the mouth sores came, which they did every time, those are some things that helped me get through not only the mouth sores, but that helped me get the fluid intake that I needed. So, what are some things that helped you? Um, I shouldn't have those symptoms again when I start my new round of chemo, but I got my pure protein shakes and I had some leftover chicken noodle soup, and I'm going to have it just in case. But what are some things that you could eat? Um, what are some things that you could tolerate? Did textures bother you? Or did you not get mouth sores? Because everybody is different. So let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.